Hi, it's Purple Rain, coach of the Damascus Drift Blooms, and I'm going against the Jordan, the coach of the Virginia Vikavols. Uh, I just want to start this by saying that I've been really looking forward to this week ever since I saw the schedule for two reasons. The first one's really obvious. It's week one of a new season. I get to show off my team. That's going to be really fun. Uh, I'm happy with how the draft went, and I just want to, be able to use it, learn, uh, get better, and play some Pokemon. That's always fun. The second is Jordan's draftable series, and even just his videos going through his matchups before but going over like what he's doing, what he's done in prep, and then watching him play, all been really helpful for my me learning how to play in draft league. I feel like I've would never have started as well as I did had I not been able to binge through his content first. And so his videos really helped me grow as a draft league player and start off, I think, relatively well, and then once I started off well, I could, I've learned how to learn, basically, learned how to where um, I've learned how to take new information in because I'm not starting from a point of complete confusion. I at least have like a backbone to drop back to if I'm floundering a little bit, which has been super super useful. Really can't thank him enough for that. So it's really cool to get to play him. Uh, Also, just want to say if you notice I'm congested or if I sound different, whatever, I am. Uh, might mean my play suffers a little bit. I just tested positive for COVID, so I have a bit of like brain fog too. But uh, I think I still have a good shot this week. I prepped with a clear mind, and I'm happy with the team that I made to go into this matchup. So let's talk about it. This is the matchup. First things first, Tinglu matches up really well into Heatran for obvious reasons. Tinglu, Earthquake, Stomping Tantrum, yada yada yada, just really strong into what is ultimately a Pokemon that, while bulky, has a 4 times weakness to Tinglu's type. Um, Now, Heatran has some like counters into that, like it can tear grass, burn, uh, it can burn the Tinglu, but Jordan has some answers to that too. With Staraptor, obviously not an answer to the burn, but is an answer into Terra Grass, because it can then just launch off a super strong Brave Bird. Moltres can do the same thing, maybe with a Hurricane, maybe with a Brave Bird, who knows. And for anti-burn tech, Dondozo exists, can have Water Veil, which and block all burns. Another thing to note, Jordan has a booster energy Pokemon that can boost her speed in Iron Valiant. Obviously, Iron Valiant's really weird, really unique. Excited to see what he's going to do with it. And the fastest fake out on Jordan's team is Metacham. I thought that was important. No glaring type weaknesses, I don't think. At least none that I could exploit. I don't remember if he had ones that I was just like, I just doesn't matter for me, but I don't think he had any glaring type weaknesses. Uh, Anyways, so I expect Staraptor and Moltres to come, one or the other, maybe both. Staraptor is more of an offensive check to Terragrass Heatran. Moltres offers that, but also is kind of like a defensive check into other physical attackers with stuff like Flame Body. Tinglu and Dozo seem like a very strong mode to me. They can stealth rocks and yawn, stuff like that, or even just throw out strong stab moves at the Pokemon who are weak to it. And I expect Valiant to be flexible, maybe even bring an Encore because I'm somebody who's relatively outspokenly fine with Encore being in the game. Jordan might, it's possible Jordan could use it against me, even though he's outspokenly not in support of it. I think he was going to bring it to somebody. I might be that somebody. Uh, Next, I've got my team that I think matches up well into what he will bring. This is Roy. Roy, the Roaring Moon. It outspeeds non-booster Iron Valiant. It's got acrobatics and terra flying to counter any physical fighting moves, um, and it's just a really good, really pairs really well with booster energy and Terra Flying's, like I mentioned, good defensive type and then boosts its offense. Outrage is a super strong stab once Valiant is out of the game. And Booster Attack here, so like I said, does not outspeed Booster Valiant. So why did I go Booster Attack? It's actually because I respect Jordan a lot. I think there is a good chance he knows that the Valiant will underspeed, even max speed Valiant underspeeds max speed Roaring Moon. And he'll expect me to go max speed Roaring Moon. And if I do, then max speed Roaring Moon still outspeeds Valiant, so there's not that much point going max speed Valiant with booster speed. I think he'll think Sash is better because acrobatics can one hit KO Valiant otherwise. So if I'm not doing that, then what is my response was, okay, if I think he's going to be Sash, which is what I think that he's going to do, I want to just have booster attack. So that way I can still hit him really hard with his other Pokemon, something like a Tinglu. But I don't want to be just like never be able to use Roaring Moon if it is booster speed Valiant. So what I've done is I've given it Dragon Dance as well. So that way, after a Dragon Dance, this will outspeed Valiant if it's booster speed. And I think I have some okay ways, like with Fake Out and stuff, to get that Dragon Dance up if I need to. Next, I've got Ted. Ted outspeeds even max speed Tinglu. It's got Choppleberry for Scizor or Valiant or whatever fighting move. It survives a 0 attack Tinglu EQ and a 252 plus Dondozo Wave Crash. And I just have to be really careful about Terra Grassing it early because there are options into that, which I mentioned earlier. Next, I've got Jamie Tart. It's just really, really bulky support Gyarados. I think pretty standard bulky support Gyarados. The only thing it has that's a little unique is it has Flamethrower on it instead of like a Protect or something. It's obviously got Terra Ground too. But Flamethrower is so it 2-hit KOs Scizor with through even 252 HP for Spadef Scizor through Vessel of Ruin. So even with Tinglu out, Gyarados will still be able to do some damage to Scizor. I just wanted something to check Scizor a little bit that's unexpected, and I couldn't get a clean OHKO with any fire move unless I invested a lot more special attack than I wanted to and gave it an inaccurate move like Fire Blast or Specs, which I didn't want to do a special Gyarados. So that is this. And then the only thing to note here is it's got a minus speed nature, which is pretty weird, but I don't think it really matters that much into this matchup, to be honest. I've got Sam. Sam is here outspeeds max speed Flutter or Staraptor. It's got Fake Out and Reflect for utility. Reflect is also good if Jordan starts to protect for Fake Out. Grass Knot for Grass Knot and Terra Grass for Tinglu. Also has T-Bolt and Stab for the birds and for Dondozo. And obviously, Lightning Rod is really good into Jolteon when I have a Gyarados out on the field, or even good into Valiant, because I expect Valiant to be carrying T-Bolt as well. I've got Rebecca. Rebecca outspeeds Staraptor, max HP, and EVs in defense for bulk. It's got so much bulk, it actually survives a Choice Band Scizor Bullet Punch. It's got EVs in attack the EVs in attack are to 4-hit KO most Tinglus or some Tinglus. And then it's got Encore Disable because even though it's not booster energy speed, it's still very fast. And a lot of Jordan's Pokemon are like weird and bulky and might want to do either some setup or do some weird stuff like yawning or something like that, which doesn't put on a ton of pressure and I can get away with it. And now I've got Isaac. the Knuckle stack because the Vicavolts are almost entirely physically offensive. So it's going to survive a lot of hits. It's a long game winner and it's got Salt Cure for chip. I do have to be careful because, as I mentioned, I think that there's a possibility that Valiant brings Encore. And if it does, then I've got to respect that Isaac is almost useless with that on the field or with that's potential to come in. So that's my prep for this game. I think I've done a pretty good job prepping, thanks to Kodamrin and Heaven for helping me prep for this match. I talked to both of them a lot, mocked with Heaven. You know, I feel prepared. And here's hoping I do well. I'll see you in the match. Okay, I'm more nervous than I thought I was. I'm just see. I'm more nervous than I thought I was with this. Um, I think Iron Valiant looks weird. Anyways, I do think that, but uh, no, Dondozo's interesting. I think I like bringing uh, Gyarados for Intimidate and Roaring Moon. And Heatran, Sam in the back. For do I need it? No, I don't think I do. You know what? Yeah, I think I do actually need it. So I'm gonna go Sam in the back in case Iron Valiant has any fun stuff with T-Bolt. Okay, so no clear amulets. Did I bring the wrong Roaring Moon? Oh, it's because it's intimidated. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, so I can Flamethrower. And does anything... I think I can afford to Flamethrower the bug and then protect Roaring Moon this turn. I don't think there's anything that super punishes it, so I'm going to just do that. Okay, they set up Tailwind. I kind of just want to T-Wave into... So I know it's not Scarf now, but it does have Tailwind. I think I just want to T-Wave Staraptor and switch into Sam. Oh, that doesn't make any sense because of the way Lightning Rod works. Oh my god, that's so stupid. Oh, I'm so dumb. Please double attack the Raichu. Oh, it's fine. We're fine. All intended. I knew that would happen. And it missed. Okay. So it does have close combat, though. I can afford to... I can T-Wave Metacham again, and I can Protect. Because there's no reason not to right now. It should just be double close combats. I think. Fake out, perfect. Brave Bird doesn't do a ton. T-Wave into that. So I think there's an argument that I should be uh, T-Waving Staraptor next and Terrifying Dragon Dance. I think is good too. Okay, well, oh, and the Para, that's immune. So, do I know all four Pokemon? Yes, I can afford to just Outrage, right? Is that just stronger than Acrobatics? And do I care about targeting that much? Yeah, I do, I think. Do I just double into the Tinglu? How much does that do? Gyarados, Tinglu, level 50. Waterfall will do a lot. And Roaring Moon, level 50. Acrobatics. Oh, it's. I think I can afford to. Yeah, I'm gonna Outrage. Okay, so it does have Stone Edge. Paralyzed. The Waterfall plus Outrage, if it hits, should KO Tinglu. Um, yeah, I think that's my play. Although they're all physical, so maybe it is just bring in Heatran and Outrage. Because it would be like crazy to throw like anything other than a Stone Edge into it, right? Oh, and it hit the right one. So Brown Ranger is Tinglu. It is okay. So Will-O-Wisp into Brown Ranger and Outrage again is still pretty good, I think. Because it should survive a hit from Tinglu. Then um, hit the right target. Oh my god, the miss! Sand Tomb. Okay, interesting that no Earth move, no ground move. Uh, I think I just Will-O-Wisp again, and then I think I Acrobatics the Angry Bird in hopes I KO it. But oh, do I actually? What I think I do is I Heat Wave and I switch into Jamie for the Intimidate. Um, yeah, so I can reset the attack. Tailwind, Stone Edge. Oh, and it missed the Staraptor. Are you kidding me? The luck this series is crazy. Uh, um, so now Tinglu definitely outspeeds both. Um, or yeah, I just get outsped, right? Double KO'd. So I think I protect. I protect and I switch in Roy. Because did I protect last? No, I didn't protect last turn. Protect, switch in Roy, I think is the best move. This should KO itself. Now Scizor, the question is, does Scizor have something good here? Heat Wave, Acrobatics into... Because Scizor is going to outspeed this, so I think I have to double Scizor. Or I don't need a double Scizor, I can Will-O-Wisp and Acrobatics Scizor. Because this should be faster than Scizor, right? Maybe not. Oh. Oh, but the miss? It definitely doesn't matter at this point. Uh, unless it does, I guess? Maybe it doesn't have Bullet Punch? Yeah, and now I just Heat Wave and hope for Stone Edge misses, I guess. Um, yeah, it's faster though. So, okay, that's game one. Unfortunate, unfortunate, unfortunate game. Um, I think that this game. So he probably thinks I'm Booster Speed Roaring Moon because of the Intimidate, right? Like, I would think that. Uh, um, would Encore and Disable have been good there? Yeah, probably. I still think Gyarados is good here, but I also think that Knuckle Stack is really good in the back. I really like... So I think I want to go... I think I want to go Gyarados, and I think I want to go... Do I need the Fake Out? Uh, I do think it's nice here. Um, is it? Is he trying? Yeah, I'm gonna take the. No, I gotta go Gyarados, Roaring Moon, and then. I'm gonna go these two in the back. I think. The thought process is. I don't know. I shouldn't be leading this into Staraptor. Maybe it's not Gyarados. No, it definitely is. It's Gyarados. Uh, so the question, maybe it's Gyarados, Screamtail, Roaring Moon, and Knuckle Stack in the back. So it's, now I get to see what Valiant is. It's not booster speed. I think there's a good chance that this thing has T-Bolt, and if it does, I want to bring in Roaring Moon. And I also want to play rough the uh, the Valiant. Yep, T-Bolt, like I thought. Tailwind. This is kind of yikes. I should have encored it, right? I knew what it was doing. Well, encored either, really, would have been better. But if I protect, disable, I think that's also pretty good here. Disabling whatever the Valiant wants to do this turn. Because it's my guess is it's going to use a fairy move. It's probably going to be a special attack, or it's going to use a fairy special attack into Roaring Moon. And then once I've disabled it, kind of free to do what I want. Oh, so now I've disabled it so I can Terra flying without much concern. Terraflying acrobatics into this. Maybe even Terraflying Dragon Dance. And then I disable the Staraptor too. Terraflying acrobatics this. Disable Staraptor. Oh, okay. Taunt. Still KOs. That's nice. And I just took out the only special attacker. So I think I have a good win with Knuckle Stack, although I don't have Terra anymore. So that's going to be a problem if Tinglu is here, which it is. Not shocking. I think I do switch in Gyarados here, and then I think I play rough into Tinglu because I just want to get chip on it. This is kind of a obviously tough series. Oh, the crit is rough, man. Oh, double crit! I get it. Stone Edge has high crit chance, but that's such a yikes. Yeah, that. Um, I think what I do is I waterfall Tinglu and I play rough it, or maybe I just waterfall it. Do I waterfall it? Do I like T-wave the? I don't care about the bird. I think I do have to waterfall it. And the question, like, Taunt's going to be off soon. So I think I can, yeah, I think I just double up onto Tinglu. Okay, and the protect, but now I can encore it, but obviously threatening a bullet punch. Flamethrower. And now I think I want to see if it does bullet punch. I want to force it to bullet punch into me, or see if it does. So I'm going to protect here. Hopefully get some relatively free chip on Scizor. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Scizor, how big of a threat is it to Isaac? Kind of a big threat. Yeah, I want a flamethrower, and I want to protect. Okay, turns out to be good. Iron Head, so not Bullet Punch. That is very interesting. So I'm gonna flamethrower it. So, but it Iron Headed first. So I want to disable it, and I want to waterfall it because it now. What are its moves? Terra Blast, U-turn. I think if it's Terra Blast, it's AV, right? Disable it, flamethrower, or disable it, waterfall. Well, waterfall KO. But if it's taking more damage than it should if it's AV. Waterfall should KO, but I'm actually not super confident about that. I'm just going to do one calc. I know he said no excessive calcing. I assume this isn't excessive, but if it is, I'm sorry, Jordan. This is Scizor, level 50, Waterfall 36, -1, 24. Yeah, I'm just going to go with it and say it should kill and disable this. Oh, it's faster. Oh, did I forget that? Oh, if I just forgot that, that's so annoying. I feel really bad about that. Yeah, that was really bad. How is it? It's so fast. Oh, is it Scarf? It must be Scarf then. Oh my god. That's annoying that I didn't even think about that as an option. Yeah, it's Scarf. Fuck. Okay. So now I think my best bet is to double up into Staraptor. Because what are its moves? Yeah, close combat, brave bird. It doesn't have protect. Uh, so I think I just want to double up into it and then get us into like a 2v1 situation. Um, okay, that's pretty good. Stone Edge, that's fine. I've got Knackle Stack. So now I just... Do I Iron Defense or Soul Cure first? I'm going to Iron Defense first and Dragon Dance. Or no, I just Acrobatics, right? I think I just Iron Defense Acrobatics. Oh, the miss. Okay. Uh, now I just Salt Cure and I Acrobatics. Oh, two misses. Salt Cure, Acrobatics. Oh, it has rest. Okay. I guess Iron Defense. Do I just Dragon Dance? Iron Defense, Acrobatics, Iron Defense. It's trying to protect, so I can just Dragon Dance in case it gets the wake up. Because it shouldn't KO. Yeah. It's going first, so it's just Dragon Dancing. Salt Cure, uh, Acrobatics. Now I think I just... Oh, it protects. Salt Cure, Acrobatics. So it doesn't have a ground move. That's huge. Oh, my Heatran is super safe, no? Oh, Sand Tomb is a ground move. Sand Tomb is a ground move. GG. This is a very hacksy series, but I'm enjoying myself, you know? So I think he's going to recognize that Iron Valiant is really important. Um, but I think I'm in a position where I can just, like... So Iron Valiant, what moves does it have? I know it's T-Bolt and Taunt. I know Scizor is Scarf, because how fast are you? You're 168. Scizor can't be 168. It's Scarfed. Which makes Rebecca significantly worse. I still think I like the Jamie lead. Um, think I like in the back, but I think I like Jamie Heatran and then uh, Isaac Roaring Moon. Sorry, Ted. Your name is Ted, not Heatran. And yeah, Roying Moon. Um, Roying Moon in the back. Yep, I think this is good. Uh, I wonder if what Misdreavus is supposed to do, if it's supposed to be a Trick Room counter. I don't think my team needs to have a Trick Room counter on it against it. Okay. So I think this is a pretty good position to be in. Because, yeah, I think I just T-Wave and Protect. Although I could probably even T-Wave Will-O-Wisp, but there's a chance it's double fighting move here. And, oh, but, ugh. Does he just Thunderbolt immediately? There's a chance. Oh, it's so tough if he does. I think if I T-Wave, I have to be willing to accept that I could lose this. Although, last time it ended up being pretty bad. Yeah, I'm going to T-Wave. I think it's probably going to be a Tailwind fighting move into Ted. And if that is the case, I think Heat Wave is best. So I want to T-Wave and then Heat Wave. A lot of waving. But there is, the chance that... Okay, Taunt. Oh, the miss. Um, uh, I have to respect Thunderbolt now. Um, but I think I also have to respect that he knows that. I think I just want a waterfall. I think I want to double up and heat wave. Try to get a KO on Staraptor if it lives. Um, because if he T-bolts into my Gyarados, like he does, right? Then whatever. Um, it's really bad, actually, isn't it? But he could Fairy move, right? Well, actually, what are his moves? T-bolt, taunt, and I don't know, and he just used taunt. Uh, Waterfall, Heat Wave. I'm going to stick to it. I think it's the right thing to do. Um, because the reason I think it's the right thing to do is because this way, I mean, I've disincentivized. Oh, okay. Oh my god, it lives. Oh my god, it lives. And I have Chopple. This is really solid, I think. Oh my god, what another miss. Are you kidding? Two misses? That sucks. Like, that really sucks. Um, the good news is, I'm not sure they have a way to deal with Terra Grass Heatran. And if the one thing is Scizor, right? Scizor is the way to deal with Terra Grass Heatran. So that way I need to bait it in to go for a Scarf move. Uh, like, if it comes in, I know what I'm doing. I'm switching out Gyarados and I'm protecting. Uh, so that way I know it has to move. The bulk. I feel so good about my EVs now. I didn't know it survived that. Um, oh, maybe I did calc that actually. I'm trying to remember. Honestly, it's been kind of a fever dream lately. Uh, so I don't know what the other Pokemon is. I do think I switch into Roaring Moon, and I think I protect, and I see what they want to go with. See what he wants to go with. Yeah, because oh my god, he predicted it. Oh no, he probably just knew it KO'd, right? Um, so Sand Tomb doesn't KO. I think I switch into Isaac here. I think I Terra Ghost Iron Defense, and then I switch into Jamie, get another Intimidate off, get Heatran back on the field. Um, yeah, and I just have to hope that he doubles up onto Ted or something. No. Heatwave is probably correct. Does Heatwave even. So Heatran versus Iron Valiant, level 50. How much does Heatwave do? But that's without Tinglu, so it never KOs, right? Uh, so can I switch into Gyarados, Terra Grass, Heatwave? Um, I think I Iron Defense. No, yeah, Terra Ghost, Iron Defense, and then I Heatwave. It does very. Oh, but the para. Please, please, please move. Okay, okay. So this is pretty bad, but uh, Salt Cure into this and Heat Wave again. I just Salt Cure into Hero's Journey and a Heat Wave. And hopefully it doesn't do too much damage. But I expect a Taunt probably, and then Ting Lu to do something. Well, let me see. Isaac, Knuckle Stack versus Iron Valiant. Defense +2, 28. Body Press might be better than Salt Cure into this. Body Press, Heat Wave. Um, yeah, I think Body Press is better than Salt Cure. Only downside would be a switch, uh, but I don't think Salt Cure KOs. The thing is, they have to put at least one move into Heatran here. Okay. Oh, the Sand Tomb miss. Okay, now what is the last Pokemon? It's Scizor. I get an Intimidate off. It's Scarf Scizor. I think I can Iron Defense, and then I think I just Flamethrower the Scizor. Um, and because it can't, can it KO? Probably. It can probably KO my Gyarados. God, this is a close series. I've loved it. Outside of the hacks, like the hacks makes everything weird, but I think that's what happens when you have long games like this. Uh, Stone Edge KOs. I get an Iron Defense. Uh, so now I just have to see. So how much did that do to me? Uh, Iron Head did like nothing. So I think it's important I Salt Cure, Sand Tomb miss. Oh my god, hacks all over the series. Now I go to Scizor, level 50. I have Knuckle Stack. It's now it's +4, right? +4. Body Press is doing a lot. Uh, Body Press. Body Press. Now I recover. This is going to be a long game. Well, that was it. Um, series was weird. I don't think I played that badly, but maybe I'll look back on this when I'm healthy and be like, I made so many dumb decisions. I made a couple, I know that. But I don't know. This made me. I feel like I learned a bit about my team. I get a little bit more what people were saying, specifically Jordan was saying about how having too defensive a team can be a problem. But overall, I think I put myself in positions to win. Uh, I think if I had uh, done differently, maybe if I had launched a paralysis on Tinglu or done something else, I could have won this game. But but overall, I'm pretty happy with my performance given the circumstances, uh, and I'm not upset with the team I built. Um, Very funky series, lots of RNG. Game one obviously really didn't favor me. Game two really didn't favor Jordan, and I honestly can't remember if game three who it favored more. Probably me. Uh, yeah, game three favored me more, I think. But yeah, that was the game. GG's to Jordan. He played it well, made a good team. I hope to come back this season and do relatively well. Um, and hopefully next time I'm playing, I'll be healthy. But I am supposed to play a little early because I know my next opponent is needs to play early because of stuff they've got going on. So here's hoping. Anyways, I'll see you later. Uh, no, I won't.